What's good, y'all? Welcome back to Live Fam. Game out today, bro. We got this channel you guys been recommending for a little bit. It's called Chef Tyler, bro. Now I've been meaning to get to this for a while, but hey, we finally here, and I'm ready to be absolutely hungry because by these thumbnails right here, my stomach's already growling. So, yeah, not looking forward to starving, but I am looking forward to seeing this content because it looks very bright, vibrant, and fun. So, shout out to Chef Tyler. Make sure you guys go subscribe if you guys like this content. Without further ado, make sure to grab your popcorn. And let's see. All right, trying 3 American school lunches.
I'm making 3 different American school lunches to see which generation of children had it best. First, let's start with my grandpa's.
Did he just do 6? Never mind. You know, just forget what I said right there. He didn't do 6.
Different American school lunches to see which generation of children had it best. First, let's start with my grandpa's school lunch.
Grandpa?
He's 89 years old, which means he started school in the early 1940s during...
Oh, yeah, that was the days when they literally walked to school in tanks and shit, bro.
1940s during World War II. My grandpa would
Damn.
eat a sandwich with 1 slice of bologna and some mustard on white bread. His side would be carrots and celery, and he would drink some milk.
You know what? This is not bad at all, bro. I mean, some people will probably look at this like, ew, bro. Like, what the hell is this? Honestly, this is a very great meal, bro. You get a little sandwich, you get your vegetables, and you get some milk and stuff. That's not a bad meal at all.
And he would drink some milk. Grandpa's lunch wasn't too bad considering this was during war times, so I'll give him a 6 out of 10. Next up is my mom's school lunch. She started school in the 1970s, and apparently she used to just eat a chocolate chip cookie and a carton of milk. That was the whole lunch. Can you
cookies for lunch? I mean, isn't that straight diabetes? I mean, if that's all you're eating during the day, of course, but it's only 3 little cookies. But if you're eating a whole pack of cookies for lunch every day, that might not be the best, healthiest thing you could do.
Hell, she picked out her own lunches. It is delicious, but this is not a lunch. 1 out of 10.
Yeah, for a lunch, yeah, that's high. I'm gonna start ranking with him. So that last one, the sandwich, I would give this like an 8, bro. Like, I feel like that's super underrated and a pretty good lunch. You know what I'm saying? Because lunch is different from dinner or breakfast. I feel like breakfast and dinner are gonna be on a more higher scale, if that makes sense. Like there's gonna be more expectations for those meals, but lunch is always just like a calm meal you just eat in the middle of the day, and as long as it just does its job, it does its job. So that's how I look at it. The cookies, yeah, that's an absolute. I give it a 2 out of 10 just because I love cookies with milk. So
her own lunches, it is delicious, but this is not a lunch. 1 out of 10. Next up is my elementary school lunch. I started school in the early 2000s, which was the golden age of American school lunches because we would get chicken tenders, French toast sticks, tater tots, potato chips, and soda.
God damn, Carb City, my Yo, low-key, this is, hey, school is Carb City when it comes to lunches and shit. This is a lot of different type of things. I mean, I did get a lot of these things, like the chicken tenders, the tater tots, French toast, but usually like the French toast, I love these, chat. Like, but for breakfast, they used to have them in this container, right? And it'll be like French toast and like some sausage. It'd be like the circle ones. And yeah, I think that was it. I think it was just those 2 in those little box, right? And then I would just get that with milk because you literally drink milk with everything in school, bro. Like, I always look back at that like, damn, like, why do we drink milk with everything? There is no option for water and stuff. I mean, I have to buy water. But at least you could just have the water fountains. But sometimes water fountains are disgusting. So you just got to bring your own water bottle to school at that point. But yeah, I mean, I was okay drinking chocolate milk every damn day, to be honest. But yeah, this is like a hella weird mix. French toast, chicken tenders, and tater tots. I mean, I'm sure it tastes good, but jeez.
Tater tots, potato chips, and soda.
Potato chips.
Look at how
soda.
Brown this lunch is.
You had
no wonder
soda?
we all have digestive issues now.
You had soda for lunch, bro. What?
I liked it though, so 8 out of 10.
Yeah, I don't know about that, bro. I'm gonna rate that like a solid 5, bro. Cause it's a weird mixture right here. And then soda too is not the healthiest. So nah, if your lunch was home cooked and not made by the school, you automatically had it the best. Yeah, I would say that, especially if, you know, your parents can cook pretty good. Cause some people can't cook at all. So yeah, if you had some, you know, good cooking parents and shit, then you're gonna have some good lunches if they made you it. But sometimes, you know, the parents work a lot and stuff, so they didn't really have time to do that. Like, I mostly ate lunch at school. There was very little times where I got made a lunch, but I did get made lunch when I was younger though, you know what I'm saying? But when you enter like middle school, high school, I mean, the lunches are cool, so you know, you're not really sensitive to stuff. Some people have like allergies and things that they can't eat school lunch. Like one of my siblings had to not eat school lunch a lot because you make it sick all the time and, you know, have digestive issues and shit like that. So that's like different circumstances I could get that, but I'm never been super sensitive to food, so I just kind of eat anything. And my favorite things in school were like, they used to have this orange chicken meal, bro, and it was so freaking good with like noodles. And what else did they have, bro? I love when they had pizza. Pizza always hit. Pizza, and then you know what I used to do with pizza? I used to get the pizza and put jalapenos on it, bro. And like, I didn't like jalapenos until I started doing that, and it was so good. It was so good, bro. Nowadays, if I do that, my acid reflux gonna go crazy. But what else? What else was good? I told you guys about the French toast for breakfast. Fuck, I can't really remember other meals right now, Chad. Those are like the first one that pops in mind. But if I think about it while I'm watching, I'll let you guys know.
Today, I'm going to trick my girlfriend into eating 3 foods that she doesn't like. First up is ketchup. Brittany says that she doesn't like ketchup because it's too sweet and also too tangy, which I think is hilarious because what she doesn't know is that you can make barbecue sauce by adding sugar and vinegar to ketchup, which literally makes it sweeter and tangier. And Brittany likes barbecue sauce. So
that looks good too. Oh my gosh. Can you pass me some wings? And I said, hand me it through the screen. Thank you very much.
Oh, even though they're covered in what is essentially a seasoned ketchup, I think Brittany's gonna love these barbecue wings.
This sauce is so good.
I successfully tricked her into eating ketchup, but let's see if I can go 3 for 3.
Yo, to be fair though, some ingredients are different when they're in things versus just by itself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna eat an onion by itself like a motherfucking apple. But if it's grilled onions and stuff and it's just in a burger or in foods or whatever, you know, bringing out the flavors and shit, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? So I guess in this case, since it's mixed with other things and kind of like tastes like barbecue more like a sweeter barbecue.
Successfully tricked her into eating ketchup, but let's see if I can go 3 for 3. The second ingredient that I'm tricking Brittany into eating is mint. Brittany insists that she doesn't like mint, but I think that's just because she associates the flavor mint with gum and ice cream. So she thinks it's weird to use mint on savory food. But all my homies with...
I mean, I get that, though. I really wouldn't just add mint to things. But the one thing I do like that's mint is those Girl Scout cookies, bro. Like those mint chocolates. Oh, my gosh. Those are the best things that is mint flavored anything, bro. Other than that, I don't really eat mint flavored stuff. Like, I know some people like mint ice cream and shit. I'm okay on that.
Food. But all my homies with immaculate taste palates know that these lamb and mint scallion pancake wraps with yogurt sauce and harissa on them are going to be fantastic.
That looks good.
That's one of the best wraps I've ever had.
And for the third food that I'm tricking Brittany into eating, I'm actually going to be using strawberries. Brittany doesn't really like any berries, but if you ask her why...
She doesn't like no berries? Dang, I ain't gonna lie, that's a little picky, bro. So I know some people don't like bananas or certain berries and shit, but he's saying like, you don't like berries at all. I'm like, damn, you're missing out. I mean, the strawberries, blueberries, you know what I'm saying? What else? Blackberries. Oh my gosh, blackberries are so bomb. As I grown up, I love blackberries so much. What else is there, chat? Berries. Is cherries considered a berry? I don't think it is. There's just a lot of them that's really good.
Berries, but if you ask her why,
raspberries. I don't really like raspberries that much. Like blackberries are way better.
Berries, but if you ask her why, she can never explain herself. I think that's just because she prefers her sweets in the form of chocolate things. So that's why today I'm making her some brownies that are infused with chocolate chunks and a strawberry jam swirl. If this video gets 7,
that's actually a golden idea. I've never thought of that. I love brownies. That's one of my favorite desserts, by the way. But brownies with strawberry infused jelly. Wait. Like at first that doesn't sound that crazy or that good, but low-key that does sound good. That does sound good. The jelly has to be a certain way though.
And a strawberry jam swirl. If this video gets 7 likes, Brittany's gonna cook for me.
She's like, nah, bro. She's like, you get your ass in the kitchen. My dad packed my lunch.
Growing up, my mom always packed my school lunches. But I've always wondered, what would it have looked like if my dad packed them instead?
To start, I'm packing Tyler a very special sandwich that I invented myself. You take the hot dog, cut it in half so it's flat, sandwich. Roll around, then you put it on a bun with some cheese and microwave it for 25 seconds.
Hey, this is cooking. I like this. I would eat this, bro. That's a W Glizzy sandwich.
Then once the cheese is melted, you add some fresh Takis for a spicy crunch.
Wait a second.
He's gonna like it. Next,
Hold on, bro. I thought he was gonna cook some BS. I'm not gonna lie, but actually, this is different. The Takis definitely add like a different thing to it. I'm not sure if it would taste really good. I would just eat it just with the cheese and the glizzy itself. But the Takis, I mean, that could cook, chat. I would have to try that though.
Takis for a spicy crunch. Yeah, he's gonna like it. Next, he's gonna need a drink and some fruit to keep him hydrated and energized.
And this is where it goes wrong. I mean, we should have took the hints from the Takis, bro. that this was probably gonna go in the wrong direction. Bro, put some fruit snacks. Has his fruit and some Sour Patches. The watermelon one, he's gonna give him a Red Bull, dude. Oh, nah. I do not recommend drinking this, bro. You know, the fruit snacks and Sour Patches is not the worst thing, but this, yeah, that's too much caffeine, man.
And some duct tape, just in case. For his side dish, I'm packing him another one of my specialties, which is a ham and salami roll-up. It's just ham, cream cheese, and salami rolled and then sliced. But wait.
Yo, I'm gonna have to try some of these recipes. What?
There's some more. For Tyler's dessert, I'm giving him some graham crackers, chocolate, and marshmallows to make a s'more. But because I'm a genius and nobody wants to eat a cold s'more, I'm also packing him a lighter so he can toast it himself at school.
Yeah, I get immediately in trouble, by the way.
You are so fired. No fire at school.
Yeah, this gotta be the best diabetes meal I've ever seen, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Yo, dad kind of cooked, though. He kind of cooked, you know what I'm saying? I mean, he's gonna get him a straight diabetes. but he's gonna be satisfied, so it's all worth it. There's some more. Hands down, best dad joke. Oh, there's some more. I didn't even catch that dad joke. That's funny. Him tasting the sandwich he made for Tyler is such a dad thing to do. I love the idea of a 5th grader sitting down for lunch and proceeding to pull out a Red Bull and a lighter to toast a s'more. That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, what was that, bro? He's definitely gonna get in trouble for that lighter in the first place. And then pulling out the Red Bull, dude. Yeah, do not drink those, chats. These are horrible for you. My school lunch.
I'm making 3 different school lunches to see who had the best taste in food growing up. My girlfriend, my brother, or me. First up is Brittany. She would have a sandwich, but it's literally just 2 slices of white bread with pickles on it.
That's it? Nah, there's got to be more to the sandwich. There's no way to make a pickle sandwich.
2 slices of white bread with pickles on it. Brittany's pickle sandwich.
Are we dead? No, that's gotta be troll, bro. No way, just make a pickle sandwich. That's it. I mean, pickles are good. They're really good, and they hydrate you pretty well. Pickle juice at least. I mean, pickles have the juice in them, so. But if you like drink the pickle juice from the can, yeah, I recommend doing that if you have like bad cramps. Either that or just downy mustard. I used to have to do that in football. Oh my gosh, that shit was the worst thing ever.
Brittany's pickle sandwich. She would also pack herself a cosmic brownie, and she would get a chocolate milk when she got to school. The flavor on this.
Hey, that cosmic brownie. That's some nostalgia shit right there, bro. Oh, I love those brownies.
The flavor on this sandwich is fine, but nothing too special, and I definitely would still be hungry, so I gave this a 4 out of 10.
Yeah, there's like no protein. I can't have stuff with just absolutely no protein, bro. It's gotta be a slice of ham, some turkey, something, bro. I'm rating that at like a 2 out of 10. I'm not gonna lie. Like pickle and only pickle is crazy. The only reason I'm giving it more than a 1 or 0 is because of the cosmic brownie.
Now for my brother Trevor. He would also get a sandwich on white bread, but one piece of it would have peanut butter on it, and the other piece would get marshmallow fluff. I know this seems like something
wow. That seems weird, but it low-key could cook.
Trevor made up on his own, but this is an actual sandwich called the Fluffer Nutter. For his side, he'd get some chips, and to drink, he'd probably just have water, but he always wanted these Japanese sodas, so I decided to be nice and give him one. I will be honest, though, this sandwich was too sweet for me and kind of dry, so I gave...
Yeah, that's what I'll say. It has potential, but since he said like it was hella sweet, I mean, that makes sense. I mean, it's literal marshmallow just melted pretty much. And then the peanut butter could be sweet on its own, especially depending on the brand. If it's a more natural peanut butter and stuff, then it won't be as sweet. But this one looks like one of that creamy, what's that brand name? But you get what I'm saying, bro. It's a little more sweeter, probably more sugar.
I'll be honest though, this sandwich was too sweet for me and kind of dry, so I gave it a 5 out of 10. Now it's
5
time
out
for
of
my
10.
lunch.
I give that, that looks like more of a 3 for me. I think I would probably like the Fluffer Nutter better than the pickle sandwich, so that's a 3.
Now it's time for my lunch. I also would have a sandwich, but mine would actually be a real sandwich with mustard, mayo, sliced turkey, some pickles, some sliced tomato,
that's what I'm talking about.
Lettuce, and of course it would have some aged cheddar cheese, which was always my favorite, even back when I wasn't lactose intolerant.
Yo, aged cheese is so bomb, Chad. If you haven't tried that, you're missing out.
Always my favorite, even back when I wasn't lactose intolerant. I'd also get a side of chips and usually just drink water. Admittedly, I might be a little biased on this one, so let me know what you think.
That's a 10. That's honestly a 10, chat. I mean, this is like the typical picnic ad lunch and stuff, but this gets the job done, bro. I mean, you get your sandwich with the lettuce in it, the hydrating factor, your meat, your tomatoes, and everything. And then you got the slide of Lay's chips. They look like Lay's chips or whatever these chips are. As long as they're salted, they're all good. And you got some water, bro. This is a perfectly healthy meal.
Admittedly, I might be a little biased on this one, so let me know what you think. But my sandwich was easily the best, and I gave it an 8 out of 10.
Nah, that's a 10 out of 10 for me, bro. New versus pro versus hacker ad video. Bro got his girlfriend from the Great Depression. That's messed up. That sandwich was out of pure necessity, not out of preference. That's what I'm saying. It's like, that was just a rush sandwich. Like, she forgot the meat or something. It was just trolled. Like, oh yeah, this is what I used to eat back in the day. $1 versus $20 versus $50 school lunch ad. Oh, hell no. As an Asian, all 3 lunches are snacks. Yo, chat, remember we watched the video before and it was saying like Asians literally pack a whole freaking meal. Like, they bring the rice cooker with them and everything, and they have a full course buffet on their table as lunch. Is that actually true though, chat? Making a grilled cheese sandwich using only cheese, no bread? Wait a second.
Make a grilled cheese with just cheese, no bread?
Okay.
Yeah, I can do that. Let's make a cheese grilled cheese sandwich.
Okay.
As we all know,
that's very cheesy, by the way. You get it? Because that joke was cheesy. The joke was actually cheesy, so it makes it cheesy.
For my last video, if you melt cheese in a pan for long enough, it gets really crispy. So my plan is to make a cheese crisp that I can then use as the bread in our grilled cheese sandwich.
That makes sense.
This was honestly really tricky to cook it all the way through without burning the cheese, but after turning it on and off a few times, I was able to get it just right.
Nah.
I spent 15 minutes.
Yo, chat, why did this reminds me, remember we watched the guy that has the pet alien, literally, and it was like this yellow substance. Why does it look like this, bro? But like all grown up. You guys remember that video?
That's right. I spent 15 minutes cooking this one piece of cheese. And you need 2 pieces of bread to make a sandwich. So I had to do it all again, a second time. I let our pieces of cheese...
Why it look like SpongeBob if he was black?
...bread cool down so that they could harden up and be used for our sandwich. Normally, I would put mayonnaise on my grilled cheese, but I'm committed to this sandwich being 100% cheese. So
grilled
I just put one slice of cheese on there and toasted it. While you watch me cook this, I want to remind you that I'm extremely lactose intolerant. Don't ever let the world tell you can't do something.
Is he actually, bro? Or is this a troll? Because, yeah, you're cooked after this.
And what you're looking at now is a grilled cheese sandwich made 100% of cheese.
Oh my god!
And even though this sandwich is made entirely of cheese, I'm still really impressed with this cheese pull.
That still is good, though, Chad. I mean, it's just literally ball of cheese, but, I mean, it still could hit, though.
I mean, that's pretty good for a sandwich that's paper thin. Make a grilled cheese.
Yeah, that's actually really good. He actually crisped the cheese perfectly for this. Ooh, my stomach bubbling. He really decided to just tolerate it. Damn. Yeah, he's like, nah, this ain't gonna stop me today. I'm making cheese. Literal cheese, and that's it. Cheese leather sandwich looks so yum. What is it called? Cheese? It's a grilled cheese, bro. It's a grilled cheese. Grilled cheese sandwich using only ham and cheese?
Was I wrong, or was this guy just being a jerk? When I was selling sandwiches out of my dorm room in college, I would occasionally get special requests for off-menu sandwiches. This one guy had asked if I could make him a ham and cheese panini, and I had everything I needed, so I said sure. I used 2 slices of bread, some ham, and cheese. Pretty straightforward, right?
That looks, oh my gosh, this looks so bomb, bro. I knew I was gonna get so hungry watching this.
Ham and cheese. Pretty straightforward, right? Well, the guy came back.
I love when the cheese is all, I'm sorry for but I just gotta but I love when the cheese is just melted, and like when you're pulling it apart, it just pulls off. Just like the Roblox game we played, bro. That's like in real life, you know, how you know the cheese is just busting. It's about to bust.
Well, the guy came back 5 minutes later and told me that I had made the sandwich completely wrong and he wanted his money back. Apparently what he wanted me to make was a sandwich using just ham and cheese. Like literally use ham.
Honestly, that doesn't sound like a bad concept. I would eat that.
As the bread and melt some cheese in the middle. So I made him the sandwich exactly how he wanted and I gave it to him. But before he left with the new sandwich, he pulled a badge out of his wallet and explained that he belonged to an exclusive group called the Ham and Cheese Purists of America, or HACPOA for short. He said that HACPOA is a secret society with some of the world's most powerful people in it, and that if I ever told anyone about what had happened that day, or that I even knew about the existence of HACPOA, they would find me and do unspeakable things.
That's insane, bro. It is never that serious, bro. I mean, everybody knows HACPOA. Like, you guys do HACPOA to each other. It's okay, bro. But anyways, this ham and cheese sandwich actually looks pretty bomb. I mean, all he's doing is just eliminating the bread part of it, so you save on carbs. This is pretty good. I would eat this.
Of HACPOA, they would find me and do unspeakable.
Why you smack it like that, though? Hold on.
Of HACPOA, they would.
Why you smack that meat like that?
Find me and do unspeakable things. So please do me a favor and don't tell anybody about this.
The whole comments telling everybody. Dude created an entire group to make sure people didn't make fun of him for his cheese sandwich. Yo, honestly though, I don't know why people will make fun of this. This actually looks good. This is Agent 0313 of HACPOA. Open the door, Tyler. Damn, he's getting chased by HACPOA already. Do they at least come with free HACPOAs? Cheap versus expensive steak.
What matters more, the quality of the steaks or the quality of the cook?
I think already that answer is definitely the cook, bro. Because these like super expensive steak, I'm assuming this might be filet mignon. Might be rib eye. Yeah, it kind of looks like rib eye or New York strip or whatever. If you cook it right over here, it's gonna be just as good as this one, and you're gonna have way more meat too, bro.
Let's find out. My dad's steak is a $45 dry aged prime grade bone-in ribeye, while mine is a $6 select grade picanha.
Picanha? I've never heard of that name. What? Picanha as a steak? Hold on. So I'm thinking that this was filet mignon because it was like kind of tinier and stuff, and they are tinier. But I should have known it wasn't like complete. I've never seen the shape of a steak before. I just thought maybe he like had it cut in half or something. But this is a ribeye and it's way more expensive. Okay. $45 though? Jesus. Usually ribeyes are not that expensive though, right? I get ribeyes from the store all the time.
The steaks or the quality of the cook? Let's find out. My dad's steak is a $45 dry aged prime grade bone-in ribeye, while
it's a dry aged prime grade. So maybe that makes a difference.
Picanha. In case you can't tell, my dad's steak is much better. The whole reason I gave my dad the better steak was because he has never cooked the steak before, and I thought that was going to make this a pretty funny comparison video. But my dad, being the competitive person that he is, decided to do extensive research on how to cook a steak, and somehow absolutely nailed the cook on this.
Hey, that's how you do it. I mean, you got to learn how to cook somehow, right? So that's a W strategy right there. It would have made it harder if Chef Tyler would have made him do it without any help. Then maybe he would have like overcooked it or something, because that's what I think people tend to do with steaks, is that they overcook it, you know? They don't really under. And to get it right, I feel like I like my steaks medium well, bro. I don't like it super well done to where it's kind of no reddish at all in the steak. Like it has like have a little hint of pink, you know?
Absolutely nailed the cook on this thing, which did kind of defeat the...
Ooh. Oh, wait. He cooked this perfectly.
The original point of this video, and it also meant that I needed to bring my A game to make my $6 steak even comparable.
Okay.
So what I did is I trimmed off some of the fat from the picanha and rendered it in the pan before searing off all sides. But in the middle of the cook, I took the steak off the heat and rested it for 5 minutes, which allows the temperature to balance out a bit and gives you a more even cook. Shout out to Senpai Kai for this tip.
Wait, what? Wait, let me hear this trick again, bro, because I might use this for myself.
To balance out a bit and gives you a more even cook.
Hold on, no, go back.
I trimmed off some of the fat from the picanha and rendered it in the pan before searing off all sides. But in the middle of the cook, I took the steak off the heat and rested it for 5 minutes, which allows the temperature to balance out a bit and gives you a more even cook.
So he rests it and then puts it back in a little bit so that it kind of just like cooks the inside more, I guess.
Shout out to Senpai Kai for this tip.
Okay.
Then I cooked the steak for a couple more minutes, sliced it open, and topped it with some ground up pink peppercorns and smoked sea salt. Now let's see what my...
Oh, and the sea salt too, chat. If you know, I mean, I'm not like a chef or anything. I just know certain things because people around me cook and everything. But putting sea salt on things brings the flavor out so much. And I know that because one time I had these brownies made for me, actually when I was on a trip recently by a chef. And it was literally the most bomb thing, and like you put like this certain sea salt and it just brought out the flavor so much. It made it so savory. It made you addicted to the taste, bro. Oh my gosh, like I can't get the taste of those brownies out of my mouth, bro.
Now let's see what my mom thought.
It's cooked perfectly. How much was this one?
$6.
How much was his?
$40.
I mean, it's definitely the better deal. If you don't know how to cook steak, though, you should get the more expensive one.
Yeah, I agree with that, bro. Yo, chat, one thing I had to think about too is when you eat steaks, bro, low key, I hate when it's like way too much fat. You know what I'm saying? But the fat is super, super good tasting. So I wonder what he did with the fat when, did he just use it as flavor because he seared it at first with the cheap one? I spent $1,000 on this. What?
I heard that you like watching people make bad financial decisions. Well, I just spent $1,000 on this piece of Japanese A5 wagyu. This might seem...
my gosh, this is wagyu? It's a whole thing. Yeah, this is like expensive, chat.
$1,000 on this piece of Japanese A5 wagyu. This might seem like an irresponsible purchase, especially because I recently quit my job, but I'm actually going to make money with this. I'll even tell you how much I make per video because I know everybody loves being nosy about other people's income. Let's start with the cost side. This is 10 pounds of beef. It was $1,000, which means it was $100 a pound.
Damn, that's a steep price right there. 100 pounds or $100 per pound. Per 10, wait, no. Per
this
what?
is 10 pounds of beef. It was $1,000, which
so 100 per pound
means it was $100 a pound. I'd argue that an actual serving of wagyu is probably a quarter of a pound since it's so rich, but for the sake of filming videos with it, I'll probably use a full 16-ounce steak or at least half of one per video. But let's be conservative with our estimate and just call this 10 videos worth of wagyu. That means I need to make $100 per video I use it in if I want to make my money back. I post on all the major platforms.
I mean, I've seen the views on this channel, Chef Tyler. You definitely making that shit back. I'll tell you that right now.
I post on all the major platforms, but I'm monetized on YouTube and TikTok, meaning I get paid for the views I get there. On YouTube, it ends up being about 15 cents per 1,000 views, and on TikTok, it's closer to $1. So to make $100...
And that's for shorts, by the way, not long form.
I need about 600,000 views on YouTube or 100,000 views on TikTok. Now, it is possible that a video might flop, and I won't make that $100, but because I was nice and I explained one of the ways content creators can make money, you're going to like this video and you're going to leave a comment to help me out.
Yo, oh my gosh, this sandwich, I completely forgot he was saying right now because this sandwich took my attention away. Holy crap. Yo, that looks so good. That looks so good, chat. Oh my gosh, I want this so bad. It's safe to say he got those amount of views because the likes alone are 4 million. So that means this is easily over 100 million plus views. All right, chat, that's enough of Chef Tyler, bro. These videos made me very, very hungry. I'm definitely gonna have to eat after this, bro, because hey, every single video hit. I like this unique style, and especially like comparing the lunches, the school lunches, and also when he started making grilled cheese with just a whole bunch of things. I think that might have been like a series on the channel, but yeah, we're just watching the popular ones. So let me know what else you guys want me to react to on the channel. I'll see you guys in the next one, man. Peace.